So here I have a second degree function in general form. So this is general form, gen form. Let's see how I can convert this into function form. So I want to go to function form. We know that function form looks like this: y equals ax minus h squared plus k. Basically, I need h and k. I already know that my a is 1 because the a from the general form is 1. So this is going to be a 1. It's something that you should know is that the a in front of at the beginning of every form is the same. So if you know the a of general form, you know the a in function form and in zeros form. So we know it's going to be a 1. Now all I really need is h and k. So to find h, here is what I do. I do h equals minus b over 2a. So this formula will always give me the value of h. So let's see, here a is 1, b is 6, and c is 8. So plugging in b and a, I get minus 6 divided by 2 times 1, and that's equal to minus 6 divided by 2, and that's minus 3. So my h is minus 3. Now to find k, k is equal to f of h. Okay, so k is basically the value of y when h is when x is the value of h here, negative 3. So what does that mean? It means if f of x is equal to x squared plus 6x plus 8, we're just going to replace wherever we see an x, we're going to replace that by negative 3. So what we have is negative 3 squared plus 6 times negative 3 plus 8. This gives us 9 minus 18 plus 8. That's minus 1. So our h and k are 3 and negative 1 respectively. So I can rewrite this as y equals 1, which I won't write, x minus minus 3. Remember there's a minus here, so when I plug in h, it's minus minus 3, so that's plus 3 squared, plus negative 1, so minus 1. So here it is, function form of my original equation, which was x plus 6x plus 8. Now, very quickly, to get the zeros form of this, what you do is you factor out the leading coefficient. So whatever the number is in front of your x squared, you factor it out of all 3 terms. In this case, it's 1, so you don't actually need to factor anything out. And then after you factor out, you factor into brackets. So the 1 doesn't need to be factored out. I'm going to factor this into 2 brackets immediately. You can do the sum product method. So let's say x plus 2 and x plus 4. Let's see, 2 times 4 is 8, so that gives us the 8, and 2, 4 is 6, that gives us the 6. We've just factored y, our original general form, into zeros form. This is the zeros form, and this is the function form. So take a look at this. We've got a 1 as the value of a in all three equations. Over here, I can tell that my zeros are negative 2 and negative 4. So zeros are negative 2 is vertex is negative 3, negative 1. So if I were to graph this, I'd be at negative 3, negative 1. And negative 3, negative 1 is approximately over here. My zeros are negative 4, negative 2, so it would look like this. And from the general form, I know that it crosses the y-axis at 8. So if I extend this so that it crosses the y-axis, I know that this is 8. So -4, -2, this is -3, -1. And I can now sketch very accurately this parabola. So I've just gone from general form to function form, and from general form to zeros form. And in the second video, I'll show you how to how to go from zeros form to so from zeros form and from back to general form, and it's simply just expand and distribute.